What is it now, Meira?
God, I just hate her.
Who?
You know who.
Gamliel? Come on.
She waltzes around this department after giving herself a raise, all holier than thou.
She's the head of the department.
Only because her father-in-law is the dean of the school.
And highly respected in her field.
Right. And our colleagues are just blown away by her ostentatious writing and gaudy lifestyle. It's all an act.
Okay.
It feels like she lowered our salaries by raising her own, you know? And it has been so embarrassing having to face our colleagues after that. Do you know what it's like?
No, please enlighten me.
I can't even face my students. God, I feel like every time I walk in the room, they're laughing at me.
Oh, please, don't aggrandize yourself. They probably barely even notice you walk in the room.
I'm just not going to stand for it anymore.
That's what you said last time.
No, this time's different.
Yeah, and why is this time different from all other times?
Because this time, I have something on her.
What's that?
You know the last article she wrote?
What about them?
Well, she didn't write them.
Are you suggesting that?
Mm-hmm. Our squeaky clean professor is not as innocent as she seems.
Meira, be careful. That is a big accusation. She is the world's leading expert on 20th century Poland.
I did a little digging, and it turns out that she signed on as co-author and then proceeded to take all the credit, having barely even read the articles.
Are you sure about this?
Positive.
Those papers were revolutionary. They revealed thousands of mass graves in Polish forests.
Exactly. Wouldn't you take the credit if you could?
And what are you proposing?
Okay, so I have 2 more meetings, and then I'll come home. Okay, sweetheart? Oh, by the way, I wrote a big check to UNICEF, and I left it on the desk. So could you put that in the post, before 5 o'clock? Okay, great. Aw, I love you even more, sweetheart. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Gamliel.
And that's how you want to depose her?
Think about it. She not only shamed us, she shamed the entire institution.
So you want to embarrass her in front of all of her colleagues?
Are they even her colleagues if she's barely an academic?
Well, of course, by now, you have thoroughly analyzed the 2 Emperor's Manifesto, right? Wait, what? Are you kidding? What do you mean you haven't read it yet? I mean, that manifesto created the Polish Empire.
And why would anyone in the department believe us?
Well, if she did write the papers, she'll be able to answer some non-aggressive questions.
Well, you could argue that if he hadn't died, there never would have been a World War II.
Nathan, we owe this to the institution, to knowledge itself.
True, but by then it's the 1940s, and, that's when things get iffy.
Oh, I am sick of Gamliel this, Gamliel that.
Screw that.
Listen, Greg, I'm going to have to call you back, okay? I'll call you back.
Gamliel sits in her elevated realm, completely detached from any real knowledge and totally unaware of the goings-on of our department, while we, the professors, remain down below, distant. Well, screw that.
Okay.
She wants to create a distinction between us? Fine. Let's help her out. Are you in?
Yes.
Amazing. So next week, at our department meeting, we expose Gamliel for the fraud she truly is in front of everyone. Everyone will know that she didn't actually write those papers. And who knows? That bump in her salary will have to be redistributed somewhere.
Hadn't even thought of that.
What the hell is going on in here?
If it isn't Her Excellency.
Shut up, Meira. I could hear you all the way out in the corridor.
We don't know what you're talking about.
Are you out of your minds? Do you seriously think you can depose me?
Please, Gamliel, it's not what it seemed like.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Who the hell do you think you are? You parade around this university all holier than thou? We know about your last 3 articles.
Well, aren't you too clever? So, you think you found me out? Well, I co-authored 3 papers with what you might call insufficient expertise. But do you think for a minute that I haven't since then far surpassed the research in those 3 papers? And if you'd only done your own research, you'd know that I'm about to give a huge paper at the New History Conference, which is going to blow the lid off of Holocaust studies. And you thought you could depose me? Who are you, Meira? Who are you? You got into this department on a technicality. You don't even deserve to be here. And Nathan, so close to tenure. And now this is what I call hubris. Should there not be a distinction between you and me? Look at yourselves. You power-hungry, money-lusting, pathetic ingrates.
I'm not.
I'm not done. You think you can strip me of my title, my reputation? I'm going to strip you of your very names. If you ever write a paper again, I'll see to it that there's at least one co-author. You worried about the blow to your reputation? Don't be. You won't have a reputation. I will bury you so deeply into the recesses of the academy, no one will remember that you ever existed.
We'll just leave.
And go where? Cornell? Yale? Do you think I'm not connected everywhere?
I'm so sorry. I got carried away.
I'm sorry too, Nathan. I had high hopes for you. Next time you seek honor for yourselves, you might want to reconsider.